Welcome back to another week in review. This week, the last week, we were in Disney World in Orlando. And what I'm going to show you at the start of this video is the fireworks display at Disney World at the Magic Kingdom. It goes off every 8:15 p.m. and it's an unreal fireworks show. So I'm gonna try and squeeze it all in here in this video. I might speed some slow stuff up, but for the most part, it's incredible. The fireworks show is so good. The actual, like, they broadcast videos on the castle. They change the colors of the castle, and it's just super cool. It's I'm not a huge Disney fan in general. After having gone to for this trip, I can see why people really love it. The rides were a little bit better than I expected, and due to some management of the queuing system and all that, I didn't really have to wait too long, so that was nice. We did encounter a hurricane. I think by the time it came through where we were staying, it was downgraded to a tropical storm. Never experienced one of those before, but in reality, what we experienced was just a lot of rain and a lot of wind. It was warm, it was like 22, so it wasn't like super cold or anything, but we've experienced like much more stuff. So I think people on the east coast of Florida experienced the hurricane a little bit harsher than us. So really, for the most part, other than the hiccup of our flight being canceled and our stay extended for a couple days, the whole stay itself was amazing. We had finished the 2-race challenge the week before this one. So we did the 5K on Friday, we did the 10K on Saturday, and we did the half marathon on Sunday. And after that, what we just basically did was hang out at the parks, took in some rides. Ready? This ride I'm showing you here is called the Expedition to Everest, I think. It's very innocent looking on the outside as you're walking up to it, but as you get into it, it climbs super steep. It goes super fast, and it's quite a fun roller coaster. I was pleasantly surprised how my body reacted after experiencing it. It's still quite, tense, and I'm still grabbing the handles when I do these. So it's super fun. Super underrated ride, for sure. the last 2 weeks, I really haven't been doing a lot of quote unquote working out, typical working out. So nothing really heavy weights, body weight stuff, burpees, squats, push-ups, that kind of stuff is what I've been doing. Coming back to class on Monday, we did a lot of squatting, we did some thrusters, snatches, and my legs were just torched. It's Wednesday now, and man, it's just so sore. My quads are just so sore. And they haven't been this sore for a very long time, so I guess that's what I get for taking time off from relatively heavy. So since we finished the half marathon, which was my goal, Shannon's goal is the Dopey Challenge in January. So that's the 5 on Thursday, 10 on Friday, half marathon on Saturday, and a full marathon on Sunday. So from now until I think around middle to the third week of December, training's just going to be ramping up a little bit. Unfortunately, we have snow and ice on the ground, so we're going to kind of get a feel of what it's like to where to run. So over the next few Sundays, it's going to be some longer runs. And of course, we got our treadmill, so there'll be some hours spent on the treadmill over the next 2 months. One other thing that kind of goes a little bit astray when one is on vacation is food intake and nutrition. So I did not have a single steak while I was away. I typically have about a steak to a steak and a half a day for breakfast. I include eggs as well, and that was not there. It's very difficult to get a steak. It is almost impossible to buy a steak at a store and prep it in your hotel room, which is super weird, but I would have. And if you were to ask Shannon, the continual smell of cooked meat in the house is, one of those things you just have to get used to. But so I was away from prepping our own food, so it was, that's just what it is when you're away on vacation and at a resort. You just have to kind of figure things out. I also eat 2 avocados a day, and I didn't have access to avocados, so I used that to help my my whole digestive process. So that was out the window as well. So getting back into eating the way I normally eat has started back up starting Monday, and things are starting to flow nicely.